that I find myself in this situation, you have something to say to me, man?
I apologize. I am publicly apologizing to you and the viewers because
Fans.
Patriots fans, not Drake May because I do believe in Drake May. Okay, I don't slander Drake May. All right,
I had to
apologize
sit here
to
for 25
New
minutes.
England. I didn't. That wasn't a 25-minute take. Stop.
It was a long
It was
take.
a 3-minute take.
You bashed
The Patriot. I did not bash y'all.
You bashed me.
I can't believe you took it that way.
You made me go to that game.
I apologize to you guys because I chose the Patriots to lose to the Buccaneers.
You know how easily I could have chosen the Eagles to lose, and I didn't because I'm the bigger man.
I'm glad. What do you mean? The Eagles won.
Oh, wait.
So it's a good thing that you didn't choose them to lose.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I could have done it though
I chose against your team and I paid for it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Let's see if I pay for it this week.
Yeah, is that a little sneak peek to your Sunday night prediction?
Yeah,
you got the Lions.
I'm not telling you. I guess you're just gonna have to find out.
You're gonna have to find out at the end of the video. I got a bold take. He's got a bold take. All right, you got anything else to say about your game?
I do actually. I'm Patriots are legit. They're a legit playoff team.
They are.
They're 5-0 on the road. What are y'all gonna say now about our schedule? We're handling teams we should handle, and we're beating teams we're not supposed to beat, and we're doing it on the road. I'm just saying we're 8-2. It's looking good, and you know what?
We're 7-2.
We're 8-2.
You haven't had a bye?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Our bye is week 14. Perfect time because it's right before the game that we're going to. So the Patriots are going to be fresh.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Nice, warm, and cozy in their home.
And Drake May is a considerable MVP this year. Just that's all I got to say. So
yes, I agree.
I'm still waiting on my respect from some people, though. I'm still waiting.
Hey, I drafted Drake May in both my dynasty leagues. So
yeah, you need to trade me Drake May.
No.
You don't deserve him.
I told you the price, man.
Okay, I'm giving you Caleb. I'm giving you Caleb.
May,
yeah.
You'll just give me
give me Drake May, bro.
I'll do that. Easy. All right, you want Trayvon Henderson too?
Yeah, who? I'll give you David Montgomery.
For Trayvon Henderson? You're crazy. Trayvon Henderson looks like an animal.
Alvin Kamara.
He just had a breakout game that you got to witness. Alvin Kamara. Maybe 8 years ago. All right, guys. So, my first bold prediction. We're going back to the Buccaneers. All right. No, I'm not a Bucs fan, but I do watch this team a lot. Baker Mayfield over 1.5 passing touchdowns.
He did play good against us.
He's been playing good all year. All right. He's gone over this mark and thrown 2 touchdown passes or more in 6 out of 9 games this season. So that's 2/3 of the season. He has gone over this mark. Tua just threw for 2 touchdowns versus Buffalo Bills defense. So if Tua can do it, I definitely think Baker can do it.
That defense sucks. Let's just be honest.
I think the defense is
Buffalo
good.
Bills defense is
The Buffalo Bills defense is not horrible. Okay, it's not horrible. The Bills put up a lot of points. Therefore, offenses are forced to push the ball. The Bills only give up 0.8 passing touchdowns per game. So they allow less than 1 passing touchdown per game. But this line is set to 1.5 at even money. I like Baker to go over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I think he's going to throw 2 passing touchdowns in this game. The game is in Buffalo. Yeah. Okay. So
it's going to be cold.
Yes, it's going to be very cold. We just had a
whole
conversation in cold. Pack your coat. Pack your long johns. Yeah. Okay.
Pack whatever.
Pack your hand warmers. God. Put on your shiesty. You're going to need it. All right. But you may not need it because Baker's going to be heating the place up because he's going to be on fire. All right.
I hope
this game's going to be on fire as this will be a fun matchup with 2 high-powered offenses. The Bills and the Bucs are high-scoring offenses with 2 QBs playing at an MVP level. All right, the defending MVP in Josh Allen is at home for the Buffalo Bills in this game. He wants to defend his turf. He's coming off a loss, an embarrassing loss to the Miami Dolphins. And the Buccaneers are coming off a loss to the Patriots. Not an embarrassing loss, okay? The Patriots are a respective team. But with Josh Allen being mad,
we led most of that game.
Yeah,
it's not embarrassing. They scored the first touchdown, and then we just took over.
It was embarrassing, as in the Bucs did not play good. They had a lot of.
We didn't play good either. Drake May threw an interception in the red zone in front of me.
Yeah. Do you have that on video?
No, I
Deleted it.
I
You
yeah,
took it and then deleted it.
Yeah, I didn't
You're
want
like,
that.
nah, I don't need that.
I don't want to see that.
Either way, okay. Both QBs are coming off a loss, like I just said. I think they will push each other, and you will see the best of Baker like you have all season. I think his back's going to be against the wall.
Are the Bucs
and you're
winning?
Gonna see. I'm not going to say that. I think the Bucs lose this game. I think the Bills are going to defend home field, but it's a toss-up. The Bucs are getting 5.5. I kind of like the Bucs in that, but my bold prediction is Baker to go over 1.5 passing touchdowns. He just came off a season high 3 passing touchdowns, which is the first time he threw 3 passing touchdowns since week 1.
Well, the last one was in like garbage time. So
Okay. Either way, so he threw over 2. He threw 2.
yeah, no,
All
he
right.
did. He did when it mattered, and then last one was like garbage time. So.
Yes. Okay. Either way, they air the ball out. All right. And the Bills have a good run defense.
They do.
The last time Baker threw 3 touchdowns was week 1. And the following game in week 2, he threw for 2 touchdowns. And he will do the same this week because he just threw for 3 touchdowns last week. And he's going to throw at least 2 touchdowns this week in the matchup versus the Bills. Now, Seb, take us away to your first bold prediction.
All right, my first bold prediction, we're going Jahmyr Gibbs over 65 rushing yards and 20 receiving yards. So I'm hitting the scrimmage yards 85 over 85 scrimmage yards. As I've been saying all year, the Eagles
I can see it.
cannot stop the run. Last night, Josh Jacobs had 74 yards on the ground, but before EJ starts, getting on me, he did have over 20 attempts. However,
So that's 3.5 yards a carry.
here's the
But
thing.
we can't stop the run.
Packers knew the Eagles struggle against the run, so they were feeding Josh Jacobs. I mean, how many times did Josh Jacobs touch that ball?
Yeah, and he didn't succeed.
You also lost because of that. Let's put that out there.
I did lose by
0.2.
0.3 or 0.2. Yes, I
Yeah.
lost by 0.2.
So,
by a late game touchdown.
Packers,
Go on.
the Packers knew that Eagles have been struggling to stop the run, and now credit to the Eagles secondary. They were locked down last night,
Quinyon,
forcing the
Domino
Packers
Bay.
to run the ball, and I expect some of the same here versus the Lions. Gibbs just had 142 rush yards and 30 receiving yards versus the beat-up Commanders in Washington. Gibbs has got over 65 rush yards in 6 games this year and over 20 receiving yards in 5 games this year. He had 218 scrimmage yards versus Tampa Bay a few weeks ago. The Eagles, they are ranked 14th worst in the league in rush yards allowed, and they allowed 306.7 scrimmage yards all time. This year itself, they are allowing 225.4 passing yards and 120.4 rush yards a game. They allow 336.25 opponent scrimmage yards a game. Who
Okay,
can't stop
so-
the run? Eagles can't stop the run.
Bro,
My
Josh
case is
Jacobs
rested there.
just had 3.5 yards
I don't
per
care.
carry.
I don't care. Overall, you guys are allowing 120.4 rush yards a game.
Okay.
That's horrible.
That's not horrible, but okay. Go on.
They just allowed Josh Jacobs to.
14th is middle of the pack.
You guys just allowed Josh Jacobs to have
Yes.
110 scrimmage yards on a crappy night. All I need is Gibbs to hit 85. I rest my case.
Cool. They better feed Gibbs just like they fed Jacobs. They have a lot of weapons to
Dan
spread the ball out.
Dan Cable is calling the plays now, so
Yeah, which he's doing a good job.
They're gonna
But he's
feed Gibbs.
spreading the ball.
yeah,
I think
yeah. His first game calling, Jahmyr Gibbs has how many did I say?
you said over 200.
How much did he have last week? Hold on one sec here. Yeah, 142 rush yards and 30 receiving
Okay, so he had
yards.
172
First game,
yards.
172 scrimmage yards.
But he also
I
played
rest
the
my
Commanders.
case. I rest my
Who's better
case.
against the run, the Commanders or the Eagles?
The Eagles?
Okay.
But still,
We
I
just
rest my
held the
case.
Packers to 7 points.
Josh Jacobs still hit 110 scrimmage yards.
Yes, but it
all I need is Gibbs to hit 85, bro. That's gonna
Okay.
happen.
Okay.
Look, I mean the Eagles.
Okay,
allow-
done with Bash My Eagles. Go on to your next pick. I can't not wait to make you eat your words. Gibbs may go over, but
Kind of like
Just
how
go
I
on.
made you eat
you
your
did,
words,
you
right?
did.
So
I hope Gibbs go over and the Eagles win.
see
That's what I want.
now. Last week for us to go 4-0. By the way, I did go 2-0.
And
But
I the only pick I got right
sorry,
last season.
I went
or
3-0.
last week.
I went 3-0 with the Chargers pick. I
The
told y'all.
only
I told
pick
y'all.
I got right last week was the Eagles win. So sacrifices you have to take.
See. So
Bills
now,
crap the bed.
I'm
The
putting
Patriots
EJ in
won.
the same situation as he put me in last week, hoping for something to happen against his team. Anyways, going to my second bold prediction. Oh, I've been ready for this shit all week, bro.
Good.
I've been ready for
Good,
this
good.
since Sunday.
I'm glad
I've been
you're-
ready
I'm-
for this.
I'm glad
I'm
you're ready.
pissed. I'm mad. I'm upset.
I'm glad you got to
I'm
experience.
fired
a win.
up.
Okay,
All right.
I'll take it
I
because
still love you, but I'm fired
if
up.
my Eagles lost last night, there'd be a brawl going on.
I'm
right
fired
now
up.
on this
I'm fired up.
podcast.
Chiefs beat the Broncos is my second bold prediction.
So the Chiefs put an end to the Broncos' 7-game win streak.
Yes.
Okay.
Kansas is coming off a bye, so they're rested, and we are in the part of the year where the Chiefs start turning up the heat. They are playing a 8-2 Broncos team who has been playing like a 3-6 team. Let's be honest about that.
Wow. You think they've been playing that bad?
Yeah, they barely beat the Raiders at home on Thursday night, and they
Trap
haven't. Dude, they were getting booed off the field at
Yes,
home.
their offense played like trash.
Right? They barely beat the Raiders on prime time at home. They haven't been able to get much offensive momentum. Their defense has been the one that's been carrying this team the last several weeks. If it wasn't for that defense, this team would very easily be under 500. The Broncos don't look good at all. And if the Chiefs lose this game, they would fall 3 games behind the Broncos in the division. So the Chiefs have more purpose and they're more motivated. It's a must-win for the Chiefs. The Chiefs also have won the last 17 out of 19 games versus this Broncos team. And the most recent game was when the Chiefs rested the starters last year in the last game of the season just to screw the Cincinnati Bengals out of a playoff spot because they knew if they see the Bengals in the playoffs, they could very easily lose. Again, Chiefs are more motivated and they are the more dominant team. The Broncos are 8-2. KC is 5-4, and the Chiefs play Dallas, Houston, the Chargers, Titans, Broncos again, and the Raiders to close out the year.
So the Titans and Raiders are the only 2 gimmies out of those games.
Yes. And they are looking at 9 to 10 wins. So, must win here versus Denver, I think. The Chiefs are the better team, the more experienced team, and Patrick Mahomes over Bo Nix any day of the week.
So Seb let me know that he had this take, and I agree with him. It was also my bold take going into this. I'm going to give you another bold take, but I agree with you, all right?
You could give the same exact
No.
one.
Listen, I am teaming with him on this take, and I agree with him on this take, but I have another take, and it's going to go with the Sunday night, all right? I agree with him, okay? The Chiefs are coming off a loss to the Bills, okay? That's a pretty big loss, and they lost pretty bad. They lost pretty bad to the Bills, and they went into the bye week with that sour taste in their mouth. And so they had a whole entire week to prepare for this Broncos team.
And they just watched them completely shit the bed at
Crap
home.
the bed at home
On
against the
prime time.
Raiders. I think this is going to be a close game. Okay.
It should be a close game.
The Chiefs haven't experienced a losing streak since starting 0-2,
Yeah.
which means they've got their losing streaks out of their way. Okay? They have only, in Patrick Mahomes' entire career, had a season with multiple losing streaks one time. So in Patrick Mahomes' entire career, there's only been one season where he's had more than one losing streak. Okay? I don't think he's going to have another losing streak. And I think he's going to beat this team. Okay? The Broncos are on a 7-game winning streak. They're due for a loss. In 4 out of 5 of their last games, they have won by 3 points or less. All right? In 5 out of 6 of those games, they've won by 4 points or less. So in 4 out of 5 of their games, they've won by 3 points or less. In 5 out of 6 of them, they've won by 4 points or less.
Yep.
The Broncos are due, bro. The Broncos are due. The Chiefs are hungry. They do not want to come off the back-to-back losses to the Bills and the division rival Broncos. Seb made a great case with saying how the division is in the Broncos' control right now. So the Chiefs know that. And the Chargers are second, and they own the tiebreaker on the Chiefs right now.
Right now, the Chiefs would not make the playoffs.
No, they wouldn't. So I don't see them going down to 5-5. But I have a bold prediction for you, and that's going to go into my Sunday night. Yes, the Chiefs are going to beat the Broncos. I'm with you on that. That is a knockouts on the run bold prediction. Teaming up on that. That's the duo pick. All right. But my bold prediction is going to be over 46 points in the Sunday night football Philadelphia Eagles and Lions game. Okay? The Eagles have gone over this mark in 5 out of 6 games this season. All right? I do think it's going to be 5 out of 9 games this season. Thank you for that. The Eagles have gone over this mark in 5 out of 9 games this season. So there's only 4 games they haven't gotten it. There's 5 games they have gotten it. They've been in some low-scoring games. On Monday night, they just won 10-7.
How was that staying
Okay?
up for that?
Gosh,
now you have to stay up again.
I know, bro. I know. I'm not looking forward to it. And we have more primetime games coming up. But it is what it is, all right? I take it because my team won the Super Bowl. I'll lose some sleep. All right?
That's going to be rough.
And in 3 out of their last 4 games, the Eagles have gone over 50 points in their total. So the total points in the 3 out of the last 4 Eagles games have gone over 50. The Lions have gone over this 46 mark in 4 out of 5 of their away games this season. You're going to hear me talk about away because this is in Philadelphia, and I think there's a lot, okay, to consider with the Lions coming to Philadelphia and not playing in the Dome. The Eagles average 26 points per game, which is the 10th best. We all know the Lions put over 20 points per game and are a top 10 scoring offense. So, 2 top 10 scoring offenses in primetime trying to fight for the number 1 seed. All right? I think this game goes over 46 points. I can see why it's a little bit low. All right? It should. It absolutely should. I can see why it's a little bit low because in Philadelphia at night, it's going to be cold. All right? But I checked the weather. It's the high of 40s all week. On Sunday, it's a high of 60. All right? So Sunday is the warmest day of the week in Philadelphia. I just got back. I spent the last 5 days there. Shout out to my mom, my great-grandma. It's her 100th birthday. I had to go visit the family.
You went from the heat to the cold, came back into the cold.
Yeah, I left. I literally, my last 4 runs have been in under 45-degree weather. It's been nuts. All right, this morning it's 39 in Florida right now. Can you believe that? It's 39 degrees. And I actually ran pretty good, which I was surprised. But that'll take you to my Sunday Night Football score prediction.
Yeah, runners
the
run
Eagles
way better in the cold.
will win 27-24.
Wow.
So like I said, it's going to go over, but it's
Wow.
going to be a close game, and it's going to be hit 51.
So Jake Elliott's going to hit a 3. Okay, he's going to hit a field goal to win it.
Yeah. Jake Elliott's going to hit a field goal to win it, or they're
A
going to
doink.
score, or we're going to score a touchdown. We're going to have 20 points.
Pretty good
We're
on
gonna
my
score a touchdown.
my doink prediction. So don't let me call this as a doink.
All right. What did you think before that Brandon McManus field goal?
Oh,
You didn't think he was going to make it?
I can't believe they allowed him to I can't believe they allowed the Packers to.
So after that kick that was just short, did you think he was going to make the one coming up?
No.
You didn't think?
No.
Okay. All right.
I thought his best chance was to make the first one, and he just missed it. I knew the second one was just toast. I mean,
But did you know it was going to be that bad?
No.
It was bad.
I was expecting the Packers to actually throw it. I wasn't expecting him to kick it again.
Me too.
And they did throw it actually, but the route was so horrible. I mean, you only have 5 seconds left. Pick up 2 yards. Wow, make a difference.
They tried, but oh well. Quinn Young, he stepped up. So Eagles win this game by a field goal. Is either they're going to score a last minute field goal or they're going to be down 20-24 and they're going to score a touchdown. This game will be played in Philadelphia in mid-November. Both teams are fighting for the number 1 seed. Okay, I think this will be the game.
Be careful for Seahawks.
I think with the game being played, but they play the Rams and they're going to lose to the Rams.
They are losing to the Rams.
They are losing
100%.
in SoFi
100%.
Stadium.
And the Rams are debuting their new elite jerseys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Matt Stafford's playing. You were talking about MVPs. Matt Stafford's
is.
playing at
He
elite
is.
level. I think with the game being played outdoors at night, it will give the Eagles a strong advantage. Okay, the Lions are a dome team, and Jared Goff has a 21-14 record in outdoor road games since playing for the Lions.
So he's not doing bad.
21-14 is, yes, he has a winning record, but that's not a very broad. Like, yes, more wins than losses, but the gap isn't very broad. Okay? He's a lot better at home. Jared Goff's a lot better at home in the dome. Jared Goff is having a great year with only 3 interceptions and 20 total touchdowns. But those 3 interceptions have come in all away games. He has not thrown an interception at home. He has only thrown those 3 interceptions in away games.
I got to bench Jared Goff this week. Got it.
He could score, but he's definitely he could be
It's
throwing
either
an
him or
interception
Hurts.
too. Oh wow, play Hurts. Okay, But in every single, like I just said, in every single one of those every single one of those interceptions have been thrown in away games. He has 3 interceptions, 20 touchdowns. They've all been thrown away games. I think that gives the Eagles defense that just shut down that just shut down the Packers.
Packers are frauds.
Yes, they are frauds. And I said that going into the game. I said the Packers are frauds. The Packers are good, though. And what did the Packers do to this team? The Packers wiped the floor with the Lions. And the Eagles just held the Packers to 7 points. And they held them scoreless through the first 3 quarters. Okay? The Packers, and they beat them in Lambeau Field. We held the Packers scoreless until 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter in Lambeau Field. That's how good our defense is. And now Jared Goff, who's a dome player, a dome quarterback, has to come to Philadelphia. Yes, the crowd's gonna be loud. It's Sunday Night Football. All right, I like it.
Lions fans do travel well, so
we're talking about Philadelphia.
Be ready for some Holland
Lions
blue
fans
out there,
travel well.
Watch. I'm telling you. I'm
watch.
telling you.
Okay, you watch and listen to how loud it is when Jared Goff is on the field.
Watch how much blue's in there, bro.
There's not going to be that much blue.
Okay.
I'm not worried about that at all.
Okay.
We were away last week. If you don't think we're going to want to show out and bring fans to this game, you're crazy.
All right.
Dude, if this game was the Super Bowl, they would stop selling to Eagles fans. They would stop selling tickets to Eagles fans. Okay? I promise you, we're going to show out. The link is going to be packed, and the nest is going to be stronger than ever. All right? Lions defense is very strong, though, okay? Let's give the Lions some credit, okay, and talk about the defense. Talk about Jared Goff and him playing away games. Is strong, which scares me. All right, it does scare me a little bit. They are 8th in total defense, allowing 300 yards per game. It's not a lot, 300 total yards, and 7th in defensive success rate. What really scares me, though, is that they are number 1 at forcing 3 and outs. They force 3 and outs on 41% of drives. Like I said, that's number 1. Although, I think Saquon Barkley will be fed, and we will be ahead of the chains. We are looking to still be feeding Saquon Barkley. The Lions, this happens because they're in a dome and they put up points, do give up some plays on the pass game. Please feed A.J. Brown the ball.
Yeah.
Okay? Please give A.J. Brown the ball.
Yeah. For fantasy owner sake, feed A.J. Brown the ball.
I love that text when you said, I wish I didn't draft A.J.
I wish I didn't. And I wish Goddard would have actually done something.
I jacked up too because in Dynasty, I traded A.J. and Saquon. I traded for both of them. And
in our Dynasty League?
And on the offseason, I traded for both of them this offseason after he just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I bought him way too high. I gave up.
So you really don't need Travion Henderson then. You could just give him to me for
I'm in there for a long
I'll give you my first.
Jonathan
I'll
Taylor.
give you my next first round pick. My next 2 first round picks.
Having next 2.
Next 2 first round.
Henderson.
Yeah.
All right, that I will entertain. But I love having Saquon, Jonathan Taylor, and Trayvon Henderson. I really like that.
Yeah.
Let's hear your Sunday Night Football take, Seb.
So I have to unfortunately disagree with you, my friend. I'm sorry.
Leave.
I am so sorry.
I'm just like suffocate you with this.
Just like last Sunday night when you picked Pittsburgh to beat the Chargers, which was real freaking bold.
So I'm gonna disagree 2 weeks.
I'm gonna be also bold because I got the Lions to win this game 25-20. EJ did say it's gonna be close, and it is going to be close. It's a sweat. It's not really supporting his point over here, so let's go with 26-20.
You have a 1 point under. Okay, that's fine.
Let's go 25-20. Let's go 25-20. I think it'll be more, but I'm hoping it is more for his sake.
I appreciate
but
that.
The Lions are a game behind for the first seed for the NFC. You also can't forget about the Seahawks. They're kind of sneaking around, but they are going to lose this week, so let's take that out of the picture. This is the 2 teams that are going for the number 1 seed.
And the Rams.
And the Rams, yes. They know this game could very well be the deciding factor come week 18 for who wins the number 1 seed. The Lions also want to prove that they are the team to beat in the NFC. And that the NFC does, in fact, run through Detroit this year.
You're
all right?
Crazy.
All right? Yeah, it does.
Down.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Just like the AFC runs through New England, bro. All right, let's keep it rolling. The Eagles are coming off a very ugly win. Like I said, they're going to win, but they're going to win in an ugly way, and that game was ugly.
I loved it.
I can't imagine how EJ was feeling when
I was
Matt,
pissed at our offense, but our defense played great.
When Sirianni went for it on 4th and 8, and I
ran the ball.
I
know. And ran the ball.
I bet
it was 4th and 8, and we ran the ball.
I bet typical EJ got in his truck and was on his way home when that happened. I knew
that
it.
was in the first half.
And I bet Cohen called him like, yo, we went for it and failed. And EJ's like, what? No,
I left after that happened. I watched that happen. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm going home.
Anyway, like I said, the coach decided to go for it on 4th and 8 while up 3 and 47 seconds left in the game on the Packers 40. The Eagles have to face yet another top defense in the league, and their offensive woes continue. A.J. Brown, not to be seen. Saquon is picking it up. Dallas Goedert, I don't know what's up. He was popping off, and now he's not. Jalen Hurts is consistent.
The Broncos have
Devontae Smith
and we played
is a ghost, and John
Dotson
is also a ghost. So I don't know what's going on with this Eagles offense.
You don't watch us play football.
The play calling is horrible, and you guys hate AJ Brown. I know that.
I'm
pissed off because AJ Brown don't get the ball.
And Devontae Smith is playing good. But yes, AJ Brown's been a ghost, but Devontae's been balling.
Okay.
Go check. He's a number 13 fantasy receiver right
The
now.
Lions just blew out Washington in Washington for payback of last year's playoffs, so they're a little more motivated. Now they want to one-up these Eagles on prime time.
That's why they're going to lose.
And take over the NFC lead. The Lions are more rested, coming off a blowout win, while the Eagles just played an ugly game on Monday night. Eagles opened the week only 2.5-point home favorites, which home field is worth 3.
You have a great point there.
The Eagles have won the last 6 out of 10 games versus the Lions, so they've owned the Lions. So the Lions have something to play for here and prove that they could compete with this team. Also, this can very well be the NFC Championship game, which I think it will be. And the Lions know how much home field would mean versus the Eagles
really
at the
looking
point.
Past the Rams, bro.
I'm not looking past the Rams. I'm talking about this game right now. But
I know, but you're saying NFC Championship.
I'm just saying you guys could beat the Rams, dude. And so could the Lions.
It's very close when we play the Rams.
I'm
more scared of the Rams than I am the Lions.
Ooh, that's going to come back to hurt you. But okay. So I think the Lions at this point are saying, all right, let's go get this one in the link, take down Philly, take the number 1 seed, and go on to play the Giants, the Packers, and the Cowboys. All winnable games for the Lions.
Yeah.
I think the Lions are the more organized and better coached team here. I'm sorry, but they are. Their play calling is now taken care of with Campbell. Okay. Sirianni looks like a wreck. I don't know what your offensive coordinator is doing, running the ball on 3rd and 18.
Sirianni looks like a wreck.
You guys are the Lions are the more organized coach team. Now, and more importantly, they're more rested by, I guess, a couple hours. I don't know.
No, they are more rested because they played 4:00 on Sunday in a blowout, and we played.
The
Monday
starters
night.
got to rest the whole fourth quarter,
and
so
we played Monday nights in a 10-7 win.
Yeah, no,
you're right there.
Goff is 1-4 versus the Eagles in his career.
One thing you are right about.
But when Goff plays the Eagles, he has thrown 1,200.
1-4. He's 1-4. He's gonna turn into a pumpkin Sunday night.
No, because he does. He does play good because through those 5 games, Goff has 1,242 yards, 7 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions. So he plays good versus this team. Yeah, they're 1-4, but those 1-4 is not all his fault.
He's gonna have a costly turnover. Watch.
It's fine. I'm picking the Lions, man. I'm sorry, but I'm picking the Lions.
You're not sorry. I don't care. I'm sorry for you because you're gonna be wrong.
I think that, and this is kind of payback because you made me go a whole week like feeling like crap. I'm like, EJ really said I'm gonna spend $400 to watch my first New England Patriots game end up in a loss. I took that to heart, man. So luckily,
it looks like we're gonna be in the same situation.
Luckily,
and watch not our Monday night, our Thursday night.
You're not in the same situation because you're not going to the game. No. But EJ has to stay up for 2 weeks in a row and now lose more years off his life and more hair off his head.
I ain't losing years off my life.
What was that text they sent me earlier?
I am losing hairs off my head. I made sure I didn't say years off my life. I corrected it and I said I'm losing hairs off my head.
So this is a little payback. It's a little petty, but that's.
So I'll
that's
make
how I
sure next week on our Thursday night episode.
Do you want to make a?
I want.
Do you know how confident I am? I am willing to make a bet on this.
We
game.
don't know. I don't bet on the Eagles games, but I am
Why not?
because I don't bet on the Eagles games. I just don't do that.
We don't have to do it for cash. It could be a punishment.
I don't put anything on Eagles games. I just
We
watch
did
the
before
game.
for Super Bowl punishment.
Yeah, you're right.
Patriots,
But
Eagles.
that's because we were
Patriots,
tied in
Eagles.
we were tied in our playoff.
Patriots,
record.
Eagles
We
season
didn't bet
opener.
nothing.
We did because I had a punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's different. You're a Patriots fan. Okay.
Why
And
don't
yes,
we do
made
this?
a game of the week because you're not a Lions fan. You're not gonna make yourself a Lions fan. Maybe if you're wearing a Lions jersey, I'd bet you. But you didn't instigate me enough. I expect on Thursday night next week that you publicly apologize. Okay, just like I had to publicly apologize.
Okay.
To you. Because the Eagles are going to win this game.
The Eagles are not winning this game, dude.
Whatever. Bro.
Eagles are not winning this game.
It's in the link.
This is a game. This is a trap game for Eagles.
It's in the link, bro. And you just said
you guys have lost to worse teams than the Lions in the link. If I should mention,
we didn't lose. When we played the Giants, we killed them. We lost to the Broncos.
I'm not saying this year. I'm saying it like in the past. Just because you guys are playing in the link, it don't mean nothing.
You're crazy. It don't mean nothing that we're playing in the link.
No.
Bro, oh my goodness.
The Lions are going I look, we could disagree and I'm sorry.
The Lions just beat the Commanders, which is a revenge game, and now they're coming to Philadelphia and they ain't gonna know what to do.
They're the more motivated team.
They're satisfied with their win.
They're the more motivated
I don't think
team.
they are. We just barely beat the Packers. I think we want to show. People are not happy with how we beat the Packers. They should be because our defense snapped, but I think big AJ Brown game here. Big AJ Brown.
You
game.
say okay. I think Hutchinson goes over 2.5 sacks.
Cool. Let's see Lane Johnson shut him down. Hopefully he plays.
If his knee holds up.
It's his ankle, but okay.
What? It's his ankle now. I thought it was his knee. You see,
I thought you heard the reporter said his ankle.
It don't matter. Lions, baby, take the spread because they win.
Go Birds.